Hey guys, you have some problems going on in your life right now. I know everyone does. If you're human, if you're living, you have problems. I have problems every single day. I have stuff that comes up. I've got bugs that are flying around me right now. That's a little problem, but it's a problem. Everybody has problems that come up. And if you have little problems, you have little goals. And today we're going to talk about setting massive goals to solve the little problems that you have so you can push your life into the direction that you want to go. So guys, let's go join the Facebook Friday show that we've done this week and really understand how setting big, scary, massive goals are going to help wipe out all the little problems that you have going on in your life right now. So let's go check out the show. What's up, Facebook Friday? My name's Eric Hammond of the Orange Stack, and thanks for being here each week as we uncover tips and tools and strategies on how to do real estate more effectively. We are a social media company through and through. We help you guys build your brand, find more leads, generate more business, all through social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram and everywhere else. But Fridays, our show focuses on helping you guys, as a real estate agent, overcome the business challenges that you're probably in. And if you've read the title, the description, if it's up or down or wherever it is, we're talking about goals and big, scary goals. I've been thinking this week, it's been Halloween this week. We just had Halloween. We went trick-or-treating, got too much candy for our kids. Hey, Eric, thanks for being here every week. Appreciate you following along. And thinking about big, scary goals, right? Halloween, scary, get the analogy with a little ghost thing. Anyway, talking about big, scary goals. So what are the things that you're struggling with right now? What are the challenges that you've been facing? We've been through the last couple days of wrapping up the end of the year, right? The 2018 is about to wrap up. We're getting into 2019. I know for a lot of you, I talk to you on a weekly basis, the market is changing, right? Things are happening. Buyers are having a hard time getting approved. Sellers are having a hard time getting their price that they're looking for. I've shared a couple times recently, we just bought a house for a massive discount. I'm talking like more than 20% off of what the home appraised for. So guys, I know there's some incredible deals out there right now if you're looking to invest in real estate, but if you're trying to sell your client's home, it's probably a challenge. And so that's probably just one of the challenges that you're going through right now. And there's probably a whole case of other problems out there that you're suffering through, right? Whether it's, just getting out of bed in the morning and being motivated to work, or maybe that perfect buyer that you were working with, because you didn't sign an agreement to work with them, they went out and find another agent and they bought a house without you. Maybe there's a client who can't get approved for a loan. Maybe the house that you have listed for sale has no offers and the contract's about to expire and they don't want to renew with you because you're not getting the job done. Whatever it is, whatever the problem is in your real estate business right now, I think we found the way to solve these problems. So this tip and strategy comes from Grant Cardone. I love the guy. He's got so much good business advice. If you haven't read any of his books, he's got some incredible ones out there. But what I want to talk to you today is about the problems that you have in your life right now. Are they problems that you've suffered in the past? Think about last year. What were the problems that you were going through last year at the same time? Are they things that are starting to reoccur year after year? Think about 2 years and 3 years and 5 years ago. What were the problems that you went through back then? Are they the same problems? If they are, you guys are doing the same thing. And what happens when you do the same thing? You get the same results, right? So if you're getting the same results and you've had the same problems, it's time to change. So one of the things that I want to help you guys understand today is that when you focus on the problems that you have, you get stuck on those problems and you're going to think about them all the time, right? If you're thinking about that listing that's driving you crazy, that won't sell, that the seller's stubborn and they won't lower the price, or they won't stage the house, or they won't clean up their stuff when you have showings, you're focusing on the wrong thing. So Grant talks about having bigger goals. Set big, scary goals so that the little problems that you're suffering through every day aren't a problem anymore, right? That if you have one transaction going on and it's one seller and this is like your deal for the month and you're banking on this one thing, that's your problem. You've set too small of goals. You don't have a big enough ambition of something to go after. Let's say your goal is to sell 30 homes this month, 30 homes this month. And you're thinking, Eric, I only sell 5 or 6 homes a year. Think about what your problems would be like if you had to sell 30 homes a month. And the things that you're trying to focus on, right? How am I going to get in front of this many sellers? How am I going to find this many qualified buyers? How am I going to get my message out there? How am I going to stage 30 houses a month? How am I going to get, the photos taken for 30 houses a month? Your problems become bigger. And so the little problems that you struggle with, like a price reduction or a showing schedule or something little like that, becomes minuscule. Guys, when you have such high ambitions and bigger things to focus on, the little things that you're struggling with just kind of fade away. So consider that this year, 2019, we've talked about goals, we've talked about the last 90 days and what you're doing to prepare for 2019. Think about setting bigger goals. If your goal this year was to sell 20 homes and you fell short at 10 or 12 or 15, good for you for selling that many houses. But this year, let's set a bigger goal. Let's set a goal to sell 50 houses. Double your number, double down, right? If you have a goal of setting 50 homes or maybe even 100 homes, you're gonna have bigger things to chase after, bigger solutions that you have to solve, and you're gonna be focusing on bigger problems that you're trying to overcome. And the thing is when you fail at a higher level, you've succeeded way more than you would have in the past. That's one of the things that I've learned probably the most from Grant, is to have bigger goals. And when you fail, let's say my goal again is 50 houses for the year and I fail and only sell 40 homes this year. That's twice as much as I probably would have sold had I have hit my goal at 20. And it's way more than the 5 or 6 homes that I probably sold last year. So by having bigger goals, you're gonna try and reach for bigger things that you haven't thought about accomplishing. And they are gonna be scary, and they're gonna be out of this world of like, I've never done this before. I don't know how I'm gonna get there. But by doing that, it's gonna push your brain to do new things that you've never done before. It's gonna cause you to think outside the box that you're normally in. It's gonna get you outside the problems that you've been suffering for the last 2, 3, 4, 5 years. So if there's something that's on your mind that you're trying to accomplish, double down, 3x down, 10x down, whatever it is, go bigger on your goals so that you have a bigger thing that you can go after. That way, when you look back at the little things, like the stager forgot to show up today, that could be the biggest thing that ever happened to you if you're trying to impress one seller. But if you have 30 of these transactions going on at a time, if the stager doesn't show up, you probably have backup stagers. So that problem is just going to solve itself. So I hope you're following along and understanding the principle here is have bigger things that you're trying to focus on, and the smaller ones will just kind of fade away. So many people live their life focusing on the problems. They have their mindset focused on, it's too hot, or it's too cold, or I'm hungry, or real estate sucks, or it's hard to pick up the phone, or I struggle with this, or I don't know how to solve that problem, or people are mean to me when I call FSBOs, or whatever it is. They focus on the problems. They don't focus on their goals and their solutions. Have ways to focus on the things that you're after. Set your mind to focus on the things that you're trying to accomplish. What is it this year that you're trying to accomplish? Write that thing down every single morning and every single night. I keep a notepad in my office, and it's just for writing these things down. I literally, every single day, I want to do this, I want to do this, and I want to do that. 3, 4, maybe even 5 things that you're going to write down. It could be, I want to purchase a house this year. I want to upgrade my lifestyle. I want to go on a vacation. I want to sell 30 homes this year. Whatever it is, write it down every single morning and night, and your brain's going to focus on these things, and it's going to cause you to work a way out so that you can solve these problems. The book that I'm going to recommend in today's video, which maybe I'll start doing this. I read a lot of books, so maybe I'll start recommending some books for you guys, is called Think and Grow Rich. It's an old book. It's almost 100 years old. It's probably one of my favorite books though about business, and it really hones in that thing on what you focus on expands. So again, if you're focusing on your goals and you're focusing on the things that you're trying to accomplish, not the problems that are pulling you back, you guys are gonna have much, much better results. So speaking of books, we just gave away October's business book this year. We just announced it on our Instagram page. And so if you follow us on Instagram, go check out, see if you're the winner there. We had a lot of people to choose from. Basically, if you see in the description below, if you're on our newsletter, each month we give away one book to one of our subscribers. It's randomly picked, and the book's delivered to your door for free. So you're gonna get that and a couple other goodies from us. But if you wanna join our newsletter and have access to an opportunity to win a book every month, join our newsletter. So thanks for being here, guys. We appreciate you following along. Hope your Friday is unbelievable. Hope you had a fun Halloween, and that your November's off to a good start. Guys, we'll see you next Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific, every single week. Eric Hammond, the Orange Stack. Thanks for following. See you later.